The Reef Nexus app from Reef Breeders is their brand new wireless control platform for controlling compatible Reef Breeders gear. You can download it on both iOS and Android devices and use it to control your Photon V2 Pro LED light fixtures, which is exactly what I'll be showing you how to do in this video. First, get your light assembled and mounted over your aquarium, and then plug it into power. Once you've downloaded the Reef Nexus app and created an account, tap on the plus icon to the right to add a new piece of equipment. Select Reef Breeders Photon and follow the prompts to pair up your light to the app. Once your light is paired, you'll see manual mode controls at the top of the screen, one for each LED color channel. Before trying out those sliders, look at the side of the light fixture at the indicator light. If it's flashing pink, the light is currently updating the firmware, which is going to take a few minutes, and none of the sliders will work until it's done. Once it turns green, you can test out those color channel sliders. This is a great time to play around with the channel intensities and figure out what looks best to your eye. I personally found that deep red at 20%, green at 20%, white at 50%, and the cool blue, royal blue, and violet channels all at 100% looks great for those that prefer a bluer look. Just take note of the settings that you do prefer for each channel, and then at the bottom of the screen you'll see two buttons: Add Schedule and Settings. Tap on Add Schedule. You'll then see that there are two ways to add a schedule: daylight and 24-hour. Daylight is the easier and faster way to set up a schedule, while 24-hour is for advanced scheduling. Go ahead and tap on daylight and then tap next at the bottom of the screen. You can now set the sunrise for when you'd like your lights to come on and sunset for when you'd like them to turn off. I like to use 9:30 a.m. to 8 p.m., which is a 10.5-hour light cycle, but feel free to choose a time frame for when you're going to be home to enjoy the tank. Just be sure not to exceed 12 hours total, then tap next at the bottom of the screen. You can now choose one of the three presets from Reef Breeders. There are presets for SPS corals, mixed reefs and LPS corals, and soft corals depending on what type of reef tank you're aiming for. Tap on the preset that best matches your tank goals. You'll then be prompted to select your moonlighting preferences. You can simply click next to use the suggested moonlighting settings. Personally, I like my moonlight at 2% rather than the 4%, and I turn the moon phases off. After tapping next, you'll now get a chance to preview each of the 6 color channel settings for the presets you've chosen, starting with the deep red. You can adjust the 2 existing segments, including their start times and intensities, to match your preferred spectrum that you created while exploring manual mode, or keep things simple by tapping next and using the default settings of the presets that you selected, which is what I'm gonna do. Once you've tapped next on the last of the 6 color channels, the light's going to automatically start running the preset schedule that you've selected. If you ever find that you'd like to change your schedule, you can tap on the settings button at the bottom of the screen, and then you can either edit or completely remove your schedule if you'd like to start from scratch. Because these lights communicate over Wi-Fi, if you ever find that you're stuck or unsure of how to do something in the app, you can reach out to Reef Breeder support, and they can actually log into your light at your request to help fix any scheduling issues that you might be facing, which is just top-notch customer service. Even if your schedule is perfect, a word of caution: it is super important to get these fixtures mounted at the correct height off of the water to even out that spread of par from those 100-degree optics for your corals. And we've done all the heavy lifting for you. We've got all of the in-depth par and spectrum test results and show you the best way to physically set up the Photon V2 light fixtures in this video right here. Check it out.